Hi everybody, this week I chose the book Anne of Green Gables by Lucy Maud Montgomery. Though this book would have been considered a contemporary fiction when it was originally written, I feel that it now falls under the category of historical fiction. Anne of Green Gables is the story of an 11-year-old orphan girl and her life on Prince Edward Island in Canada. Anne is mistakenly taken in by a brother and sister who were looking to adopt a boy to help them on the farm. The book takes place in the 1900s and has several sequels that continue on. The setting of the book is extremely historically accurate because the author wrote about Prince Edward Island, where she was from. And I really like the fact that the story and the history evolve as Anne grows up. So if you continue to read the books, history flows with the books as Anne ages. Later on, she ends up sending her children away to the world wars to fight, and things like that. So the language and the values used in the book are extremely accurate for the time period and just plain fun to read. Anne is very imaginative and uses a lot of big words and big ideas. Even though it's set in a time period over 100 years ago, I felt that the book is one that most young girls can relate to and will really enjoy reading. It helps give you a glance into the everyday life of the time period as well as what living in a small town is like. The struggles that Anne goes through are just as relevant today as they were back then, and even though it doesn't follow any particular event in history, it gives you a good look at what life in general was like back then. If you haven't read this book, I would strongly encourage you to. Anne is a character that both children and adults can enjoy.